So this is part 5 of every sub is a turn on this 5x5. And we're one turn away from finishing low by center, I guess. We already finished it, but getting back to it being solved. And welcome to the stream, Boba Cubes, and thanks for liking the stream. And I'm still doing solves. I have 2,354. And 10.84. And 11.91. Bookkeep says my power is back. Nice. And 10.85. And that's the first actually bad solve of this stream. I've only done 3 solves though. So 15.27. And somebody's doing a bunch of reactions. Nice. And 1341. Bookkeep says, I'm doing a bunch of reactions. Nice. But they stopped. It's so sad. And that's supposed to, so 16.54. And a Pilo skip, 9.2. And 11.16. And 12.86. And Boba Cube says, awesome. It's just the stream has 1 view, but there were 2 other people on it earlier. There were 3 people on, but they weren't chatting. And 1222. And another sub 10, 948. And thanks for like the stream. And 1575. And welcome to the stream, Owen. And Bubba Cube says another emoji. Nice. And a 14-second solve. I entered a 1.46. And Bubba Cube says that looks like a blob. Blob. Yellow. Subscribe. No? What? Smile. Monkey purple. Yeah, that one doesn't work, I don't think. I don't know how to get the purple monkey. And 12.00. And Bubba Cube says worm. Gummy worm. Nice. That's a cool one. And a 14.7, yeah. And Bubba keeps this a very, I guess, geometrical or very blocky heart with a white king in it. And a 13.4. And yeah, the awesome one. That one is pretty awesome. That was almost a sub 10. I think it was a U-perm. I had it like this. It was at 9 seconds. And then I fumbled. And 1292. Owen says no. Yeah, that was a pretty sad solve. and 12.8. And a +2. I don't like +2s. I get them a lot on stream. I never really get them when I'm just doing normal solves. I really only get them on stream. That could have been a 13, which is not that good still, but now it's a 15, so another sad solve. I did a U4. That probably could have been an 11 without that U4. And 13. And whoa, the purple monkey. How do you do the purple monkey? I need to know. I need to know the purple monkey and the loading thing, the circle of death. And a 14-second solve. Bogub says just press this emoji button. It's next to chat. Or type oops. Oh. Nice. And 14.11. Not a very good solve. So 43. And Bubba Cube says, purple monkey! Yeah, it was in all caps, so I had to do that. And after the solve, I have to go do something for a second, so I'll be back like in a few minutes, so yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Don't worry, guys, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. And Bubba Cube says a bunch of cool emojis. And no one says, what do we do without Andy? I don't know. I'm back now, though, so, yeah. And that's a 15.8. And we haven't gotten any new subs yet. So, no new turns to do on the 5x5 yet. And 1338. Bokeep says, Andy, W Andy. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back. And 1177. Owen says my turning is so bad right now. Well, hopefully it can get better. And 11.66. And welcome to the stream, Chicago Speakeeper. And we got another subscriber. So thanks to whoever just subscribed. And I'll do the turn after this solved. 11.53. 11.53. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. Let's see, what move am I gonna do? I think I'll just finish. I'll put back the white center. So I'll do a UW prime. And Taste Bud and Freddy says hi. Welcome to the stream, Taste Bud. And Skype Speaker says, I was playing volleyball with my friends, so it's all good. I've only been live for 18 minutes, so not that long. And thanks to everyone like the stream. I was at 1,257 subs yesterday when I went to sleep. And then I woke up with 1,254. It was so sad. And 1095, somehow sub 11 with an F perm. Dacebud says, I got my first 3-blind success today. Nice. What was your time? My first success was like around 6:30, 6 minute 30. And 11.4. Skyler Keeper says the oops, or the purple monkey, yeah. And Owen says, I can't get a 3-blind success for my life. One day, in 50 years, you're going to be put in a room, and then you're going to be told to solve a 3x3 blindfolded. And then you're not going to be able to do it. And thanks to everybody like the stream. Bokeep says, how long does it take you to learn 2-blind? It took me probably however long the J-Perm tutorial is. And 12.51. Dacebud says, I didn't time myself. I was just trying to get a success. Yeah, I used to do that. I would when I couldn't really remember all of my memorization, I was just practicing, like, memorizing things. I would write my memorization down and then put the cube, like, under a table or something, and then do the turns. And if it was solved, I'd be like, yay. But if it wasn't, I'd be sad. So, Gatekeeper says, my first success was 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Nice. And Bubbakeep says 13 minutes. Well, it probably took me 13 minutes to learn it, but not 13 minutes to get a success. And I just do normal method for 2 blind because I can 1-look it. Nice. And 12.14. And 12.49. Owen says, the closest I've ever gotten to a 3-line success was having 2 flipped edges. I noticed that, my edges I always mess up, but I always get my corners. And Bubbakeep says, pronounce this. I'll say, yeah. I just made a random noise, because I have no idea how to pronounce that. And memorize intuitive F4E, awesome emoji. I never practiced Pura. Should practice Pura. It's quite cool. And 6.16. And I'm not getting good solves today. It's pronounced like shh, like in shush. Shh. Okay, hopefully I can get it good solved this time. Okay, that was even worse. I find that when I just don't practice Pure for a while, I just don't get good solves for the first 20 solves. I don't think that's a +2. Gatekeeper says no. Nope. No. And I just got another subscriber, so thanks to whoever just subscribed. It took a long time to do the OLO 20.78. Odin says, the only time I practice pyramings is in a competition when it's the next event. I think at competitions I practice pyramings a lot. So I'm going to do a U. So that way I can pair this up. That. Bubbakeep says, Andy, I know your father's name. Well, yeah, me too. And 12.27. And 1658. And Dawn of the Cubes says sup. Welcome to stream, Dawn of the Cubes. And 1106. But Cube says I saw your old names on the Cube series and your father type his name in the comments and it's Jackson, I think. Yeah. But Cube says no spamming. Yeah, no spamming. Maybe he just wants to be number one in the thing. And 1443. Bulletcube says, I just realized something. What? Why is spamming bad? Because it disrupts the chat. It disrupts the flow of the chat. What if I'm trying to read somebody's message and then somebody's spamming and I can't read it and I have to scroll up and stuff. And what else? Yeah. And 1125. And 11.15. And 1481. And Bubba Cube says, I got banned from the Cubit Discord, so I joined Discord Cubers. And I said that I'm 14, lol. Wait, so if you say something, like, in there, like, when you're in the Cubit Discord server, did you say something like, I'm 10, lol? And then it banned you? And 10.27. And 1188. Bookkeep says yes, it bans me if I'll say that I'm 10. And yeah. I don't know why I said and yeah. But yeah. And 10.12. My cat is 12. He's older than me, lol. And thanks to like the stream. Owen says probably shouldn't be on Discord at 10, to be honest. Yeah, you have to be over 13 to use it. That's lying. Lying is never good. And 11.23. And 12.65. And 13.08. Colin K says, can you solve a Megaminx? I am able to solve a Megaminx. BoCube says, Andy, I think you also lied about your age sometimes. I can remember one time, I really wanted to ride this ride somewhere. I don't remember where it was. But I wasn't old enough. Slim. I think the age limit was, I don't know. I think I was 5, and I said I was 6. And 11.31. Colin kisses with the hands. Yeah, I can do a Megaminx solve right now. So I'll be back in like this many seconds, so you can look at this cool pattern of a checkerboard and a dot by dot at the same time. So here's the Megaminx. I don't have a Megaminx session. So, session 9, yeah. Megaminx. Everyone says, I love Megaminx. I used to really like Megaminx too. BoCube says, I remember how I was in the subway, and for kids less than 8, it's free to go to the subway, and my mom said that I was 7. I've probably done something like that before. Because I don't look the age I am. Because I'm not tall. And finish scrambling Megaminx. So Owen says I'll race you at Megaminx. Nice. So just type your time in chat when you're done. And welcome to the stream, AK Keeper Fail. My favorite WCA event is Megaminx. And thanks if you like the stream. Sweet Keeper says I live blind, 3 and 4 blind. Can you do 4 blind? Because if you could, that'd be really cool. And I'm onto the corners now, so I'm almost done. I got a 150. That's not very good. I used to average around 120. But it's still sub 2. Owen says 144.61. Yikes. You beat me. And Chicago Keeper says, is it 440 for you? No. 340. Or 341 now. I used to average 120 as well, lol. Yeah, I don't practice that much anymore. And that's a plus 2. Okay, Keeper says, oh, we're in the same time zone. Sweet. And I get a 16. Bookkeep says, Andy didn't read my... Oh, yeah. Bookkeep says, wait, you lied about your age, but lying is bad. My speaker almost fell. Lying about your... 16, that's a really bad solve. What was I talking about? And $9.99. And $13.81. Bookkeep says, when you were 5, you said that you were 6. Let's do the next 12. And $13.65. Chicago Seakeeper says 7. No. We've only gotten 2 new subs this stream. So, only 2 moves on the cube. And, I guess somebody subscribed. But not a guess, because the sub count went up. So, thanks whoever subscribed. So, I'm gonna do RW to pair these up. So, thanks whoever subscribed. Bookkeep says, also, I didn't lie about my age. I don't know to join any Discord servers. And no smoking. Yeah, I typed in no. I want to just like the red circle with the line going through it, but, no smoking, so, I guess. Cube Seth says, you will solve this cube, I believe. Yeah. I think I can too, because somebody just subscribed. So I'm going to do an LW Prime, so that way I can get this piece to here. So thanks to whoever subscribed, and thanks to the 2 people who liked the stream. Gaming Tridecraft says, turn one side on the 5x5. Am I sub? Thanks. And yeah, we got another sub. So I'm going to do a B. Yeah, B, not B Prime. So now we're one sub away from 1,260. Yeah. So the next milestone of 10 subs. Bookkeep says, oh, and 2 people just subscribed. Both at the same time. So that's LW. Okay, this is kind of bad. Because I was thinking, like, yeah, just one move away. But if we do that, I'm going to undo this, guys. Don't worry. If we do that, it messes up the white center. So we're going to have to do 4 moves to solve it. Bookkeep says, Discord is 13+. I can't use Discord. It's unsafe for me yet. Yeah. And somebody else just subscribed. Maybe somebody's just making a bunch of accounts. I don't know. But that would be a YouTube. And welcome to the stream, James. And 15.63. So I've done a total of 2,415 solves now. Bookkeep says, okay, I'm using Discord. You're not 13+. No, not okay. And 14.71. Bookkeep says, but you lied about your age. But you lied about your age once. Oh, I don't know if I did the turn for that 1,200. Yeah, I did. Because this is now over here. Okay, I did. So yeah, I did that. What was I talking about? And 1348. Bookkeep says, my parents let me use Discord. My parents let me lie about my age that one time. And 1624. Galaxy Keeper says, hand emoji, face emoji, another hand emoji. I'm gonna discover a new emoji right here. Cube. Let's do timer. Rubik. Rugby. Rugby _ football. Yep. Also, guys, we're 1 like away from 10 likes. So if you haven't liked the stream yet, I think it's right there. Go like the stream, please, so I can feel happy. Yeah, I guess. Today's Keeper says, I look way younger than I am. Nice. Well, I guess that's nice, but also not nice, because, you know, you can lie about your age. Wait, what was I talking about? Or that's a good thing. Or you the bad thing is then, you know, what if you're like, I don't know, 73, you're going to the gas station to get an alcoholic drink, and then you look like you're 17 years old and you forgot your ID. Bookkeeper says everyone thinks that I'm in kindergarten, but I'm 4th grader. Nice. Yes, that's not nice. And also welcome to stream, William Cubes and Curdy Hordy. Okay, so Cubes says I'm not old enough for alcohol yet. Yeah, but that's like, I don't know, around 80 years in the future, I'm guessing. Wait, in 80 years you'll be 75 years old? What? No, in like 60 years, I don't know. 65? I don't know how old you are. But yeah, that was when you're 75 years old. And 11.08. And I twisted a corner. And 14.12. Bookkeeper says how old do you have to drink? How old do you have to be to drink alcohol? It's 21 in the U.S. I don't know what it is in Ukraine. I'll look it up. How old do you have to be to drink alcohol? I definitely misspelled that. In Ukraine, you have to be 18 years old. Oh, I think. Wait, huh? Okay, let's go to this random website. Drinking age by country. I don't think they have data on Ukraine. Okay, I don't know. Galaxy Keeper says, I'm not going to say my age or grade for privacy. I understand. And 21, we need to be 18, but middle schoolers in Ukraine already drink. No, that is not okay. That's against the law. Curdy says, any thoughts on the Rubik's Pulse? I don't have that, so I don't have any thoughts on the Rubik's Pulse. I think it is a cool idea, though. And 13:45. Bookkeeper says, I know that's not the case, but I won't drink. Good job. And Bookkeeper says, middle school doesn't exist where I live. Elementary is K through 8. Interesting. And 1089. Seems like the subs kind of slowed down, so we're close to solving the yellow center. 3 moves away. So it'd have to be 1265. Subs to finish the white center. and 1564. Also, guys, you should like the stream. I said it like 10 minutes ago, but you should like the stream. Bubba Cube says 1 through 4th grade at elementary school, 5th grade through 9th grade middle school, 10th through 12th grade high school. Cool. Typically in the U.S. besides Chicago, because, you know, Chicago Speakeover said that they don't have middle school there. There's a grade before first called kindergarten. It's like 0 grade. Then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Then junior high or middle school is 6th grade through 8th grade. I almost said a number. And then high school is 9th grade through 12th grade. Typically. In most places, I would say. And 1196. I don't know why I keep doing that on that OLO. I'm not getting NB perm 20.47. But Keep says, we do have kindergarten, but kindergarten and school are completely different things, and I didn't go to kindergarten. I guess that means I can't ask you about kindergarten. Keeper says, but there are some academic centers for gifted and talented that is 7th through 12th. Sweet. And 12.89. And 18.19. Bookkeeper says, what age do you have to be a job to get a job in the U.S.? And yeah, so Chicago Speakeover says 14. And 14 years should be 18 in Ukraine. Yeah, like you probably can't get hired as a lawyer when you're 14 years old. Probably at like McDonald's or something. And 13.04. And 10.79. I think I'm averaging better on this stream than I did the last one. Most of my streams that don't average very well. My solves are usually around 14 seconds. But today, say that's like 12 seconds. And 9 plus 2. And 10.78. Wooden Cube says, I lost my Duolingo streak. My greatest condolences go to you. I'm sorry for your loss. How long was your streak? Because if it was like 30 days, then that's not that bad. But if it was really long, that would be sad. And 15.97 after I say I'm averaging 12. I'm probably going to do one solve. And I'm going to do the saddest thing ever. I have to end the stream because I have homework. Because I have a teacher who says she never gives homework. However, and she never lets us take home this paper. However, on Wednesday and Friday, she said, no, that's just no. We're doing homework, taking home this paper. Homework, it's Sunday. Yeah, I had homework yesterday too. I had math homework, social studies homework, I have art homework, and then that other homework. So yeah. Super sad. Gonna have to end the stream. I'll do a pyramid solve though. One pyramid solve. Hopefully it's good. TO9000 says, what's a parity? A parity is a case on a 3x3, not 3x3, a cube, that cannot be solved with normal algorithms. You must use a special algorithm to solve this case. Wait, so you don't have weekends? I do have weekends without school, but I still have homework on them. And 3D4. So that's gonna be it for today's stream. And we made some good progress on the 5x5 today. We're almost done with the yellow center. So next stream we have to get 3 subs to finish the yellow center. So yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. But I feel so bad for you. I usually have homework on the weekends. I don't get a lot of homework, but I probably will in the coming years. So probably less live streams. Yeah, but bye. Comment.